The full road to the Knockout Team 2 has been leaked. We got to go and talk about it. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Subscribe if you're new for all types of content on the channel. If you're a person who does not like the content right now on this game, it's not getting any better. In fact, it's getting worse, debatably. I mean, there's just no content on this game right now. In terms of SBCs, that is. I mean, there's just nothing to do. If you're not into the gameplay at all, you're more of a menu player, this has just been a terrible year for you. Like, there's a lot of objectives to do. You know, there's a lot of grindable objectives, a lot of, milestones we can still grind towards right now. Things like the league mastery, where you have to play 10 matches with these, random leagues and get a 100k pack. Like, it's decent rewards, but, those are the kinds of things we have right now and nothing else. The SBC content doesn't exist right now, so I don't know when that's going to change. It could change today. We do actually have the SBCs all leaked for Team 2 already right now. And, you be the judge here in a sec if, players have improved. Now, keep you updated with what I've been doing investing-wise. I've actually made a lot of coins recently. Market's kind of going down right now. We're staying the same. It's not actually moving at all. What I've basically been doing is avoiding players at all costs right now because fuck that. I've been buying and sniping hunters. I've been ready for them to go up, preparing for them to go up. I bought a lot of them, about 2.4, 2.3. They're up at about 2.6 right now, I want to say already. I waited until today because marquee matchups came out and there was 0 packs in the marquee matchups with any consumables in them. So EA knew exactly what they were doing with that, by the way. That is not an accident. So here is the road to the Knockout Team 2. Now, if you're wondering why my mouse pointer might be the biggest mouse pointer you've ever seen in your entire life, I'm going to get into that here in just a second. But first, let's look at all the leaks and stuff. Now, these stats are just predictions, so ignore that. We do have a couple previews, though, I'm going to go and look at also in a sec here. Lewandowski's in the team. Second promo card, I guess, already. Ousmane Dembele for the PSG links, and, that card is just insane as is, right? Luka Modric gets in there, which is pretty cool. We got Pepe for Porto, who looks like an insane center back. Acuna for Sevilla. We got Di Maria. Benfica. Matteo Darmian for Inter. We got Pedro. Lazio, Serginho Dest as well. We got Matic. Anything else notable here? Really, we got Klaus, I guess. Joao Pedro is one that we're going to look at here again in a sec. Hector Bellerin, okay. We got Sissoko down here. Kind of looks like an interesting left wing from Toulouse. Mario Goetze, Diego Carlos, Jonathan David. There's some interesting ones in here. The women's cards, we actually get a couple decent ones. We got Baka, I want to say is her name. She's the one with the whipped pass, I believe. Playstyle Plus. She's like super expensive Lyon player. We got Millard, also from Lyon. And we got Cuthbert from Chelsea. It looks decent. So a couple of women's players that look decent. But let's look at this actually loading screen here, because this is going to be Joao Pedro. 91 pace, 85 shooting. So some of those stats didn't look like very overwhelming at all, but some of these stats are going to be much more upgraded than I think the people who made the prediction thought it was going to be. Joao Pedro has 91 pace, 85 shot. Like, we know that that's him. Ousmane Dembele, 96 pace, 90 dribbling. Okay. We got a Man United French women's one, which was not on there, by the way. So I don't know who that's going to be. And then this one is going to be, I believe, Jordi Classy is how you pronounce his name. He'll have 80 pace there as well. So this is kind of like some of the stats we're going to see here. A couple new packs we need to talk about right now. Team of the Week's 1 through 3 player pack. So our first upgradable, SBC of the entire year, 3 weeks in, is finally coming. It's probably going to be madly overpriced, so don't really expect too much from it. Road to the Knockouts contains 15 rare gold players rated 80 overall or higher. Store packs, give me money, please, right now. EA, thank you. Couple more here. Let's read them out. 80 rare gold players, 2 guaranteed to be rated 86 or higher. All right. Premium Road to the Knockouts pack, 30 rare gold players, 8 rated 81 or higher. So an 81 times 30 pack. They're adding so many of these, I can't even keep up with what ones we've seen already. So we might have even seen those. I don't actually think we have, but I don't fucking know anymore. Once again, announced today, the player of the months were Santi Jimenez and Kubo. So that was not a fake leak. We definitely have these two on the way. No Jude Bellingham, unfortunately. Here are the SBCs / objectives. So we have Darmian, Diego Carlos, Jonathan David, Bergwijn, and Hector Bellerin. So these are all SBCs / objectives. My guess for the objective cards, I can almost tell you already, will be Bellerin, Darmian. They're all 3 or rest of these will be SBCs. I think David's an SBC. I think Carlos is an SBC, and Bergwijn's an SBC. My guess is we'll probably see 3 of them, and those are going to be the 3. So if those are the stats, obviously those are not the best SBCs of all time, but honestly, that isn't the worst thing ever. It's just like something feels really dead about SBCs this year. I don't know what it is. We got to get something going here. But Team of the Week player packs are on the way. I guess it's something. Verified this tweet, by the way. He tweeted out, lads and gentlemen. Lads and gentlemen is kind of funny. It's time for the first icon SBC of FC24. And this was not real. It was a troll. He said, boom. I don't know what happened to EA, but they're finally giving us good SBCs. Mid R9. This is a copy pasta. If you guys don't know, this is a copy pasta from FIFA 22 when he made a big mistake saying R9's coming. It never came. He's making fun of himself. Putt paraf. All right, now, why the hell is your cursor so big? Well, the reason I made it so big and red was because I was sniping cards in the web app. If you guys don't know this, the fastest way to snipe cards actually is on the web app. And let me show you right now. I was sniping these hunters today at about 2,300, I want to say. So let's click hunter. Let's go min price 150. And then let's do full screen, by the way. You got to go full screen. And then buy now about 2,500. And then we basically just click search. All results found. You go back and you got to do this basically. So my pointer speed's really fast. This is how you snipe. Now, the thing is, the way it's so fast is because right when one card pops up, I can buy it that quickly. See what I did there? Probably can't see with my face cam's in the way. The buy now button is literally like right here, right? This is the buy now button, and all you have to do is press it, and then instead of pressing OK, you have to press enter. So basically, to snipe a card, all you have to do is change the filter again, search, which is annoying. This part isn't quite as fast, but you can buy. I actually just choked right there. I pressed a shift button instead because I was trying to like look down at my my recording software. But see how fast you can buy it right there. Yeah, I can't seem to get one right now, of course. But this is how you snipe things. That's how the only way I was like sniping these chem styles on anything was that I just bought that hunter right there. Only way I was winning anything was by doing this, because on the web app, it's faster, and on console, when it's chem styles, everyone's trying to snipe at one time. It's just like auto bots roll out. It's like Transformers. They're just fucking every bot's on these damn chem styles, hunters and shadows. So you got to use like the web app and use every advantage you can get. I have my mouse pointer bigger because I can like see out of the corner of my eye better and like press the button easier. That was kind of like my thinking behind it. Weekend League begins in about 5 hours before I'm recording this right now. The market is staying about the same. We are seeing some rises on some cards actually. You know, Hyungmin's Sun's up a little bit. He could win player of the month though. I want to watch out for that Sun, but obviously that card would be very expensive, so maybe wouldn't, you know, you probably wouldn't need to sell, honestly. Messi's going down, but Diaby's going up, so some cards going down, some cards going up right now. What's kind of like the reason for this? I think people are building their weekend league teams right now. Araujo's up at 85,000. He's like 10,000 coins up. I think that they're up right now because people are building their weekend league teams right now. They need like links to each other. People are not building a team with Messi in it because they don't want to sacrifice other positions to try and get links to him, right? So I think Messi's going down and Diaby's going up. Griezmann's going up. Some of these like really linkable cards are going up right now. Like Leao is not really going up. He's kind of about the same. I feel like that's because he's not super linkable. Yes, he's very linkable in some respects, but for the top tier meta, you know, you need like French Premier League. That's kind of what's going up right now, because even Neymar's dropping a little bit because I think he's just not quite linkable enough. Now, I still think, honestly, when Weekend League kicks off, I think 24 hours from now, there shouldn't be too much panic. I wouldn't think, because the Team 2 looks decent, but nothing too insane. The new Team 1 wasn't great, so like when that's the case, probably won't be as much, you know, panic selling. Now the question is, what supply will we get? We're gonna get some, we know that, but there's gonna be a lot of demand tomorrow. There's gonna be a lot of demand for Weekend League. I still think tomorrow's not a bad time to sell your cards. I think it's probably the best time to sell your cards, honestly, because I can tell from a mile away right now. You can tell from a mile away right now. Everybody can. The EA do not want you to have gold cards in your team. Promo packs are coming out the fucking wazoo right now. They are coming hot and fast. Okay. By the way, with Team of the Week cards right now, we got to remember that there's no Team of the Week packs this year, right? In terms of tradable ones after Weekend League rewards. So I got to remember that as well. But we also got a Team of the Week pack coming very soon. So if you want to buy these ones, I still think like Saturday night, Sunday night, one of those two nights would be like the best time to buy these, because like people will still pack these in Weekend League rewards, you know, even though there's no guarantees, right? So it won't be quite as drastic, but there'll still be a lot of supply. So I do think that like if you want to buy Kvara or Bellingham or something like that for your team, Ollie Watkins, I think that buying it Sunday night for Sunday still off is probably going to be a good time to buy. But okay, yeah, what do you guys think is going on right now? You know, the Pentez, can anyone give me a reasonable explanation as to what on earth EA Sports have planned for FC24? Some interesting replies here. You know, AA9 Skills says like they're giving time for Standard Edition players to catch up. LET says, I'm personally okay with the current pace. We maybe need more objectives, but I don't want too much content too soon. Then by the end of Team of the Year game is dead, which I do actually partly agree with. I think we could have a good balance of both though. Like right now, there's like no SBC content like at all. But I lean more on this side where it's like I'm actually okay with the current pace more than I'm not okay with it. I just wish there was maybe a little bit more content. It is a little weird that we keep getting further into the year now with just nothing really going on at all. But let me know what you guys think. Any questions you guys have, leave a comment. I love all this. So push.